Hey guys, what's up? It is the Kerbal here, and today we are back for another episode of Milo's Revenge / Rebellion / whatever the hell it's called. I'm never gonna remember. And we just got word from the Space Center that one of our satellites went missing, and our spy satellite is indeed not here. We have reports coming that it was attacked by some sort of unidentified ship that never hailed to our calls, so we're going to assume that Milo struck and attacked our satellite, and this is not good news in the least. So we are going to have to start testing our weapons immediately, because obviously he has been testing his weapons. We don't know where or how, but he has been testing his weapons, so we are going to have to test ours now. So we're going to start setting up for our moon base, and the first thing that we are going to need for our moon base is some sort of beacon, so we can when we're going to land our ships, we can easily identify where to land them. So we're going to be making some sort of like tower type of objects with a bunch of lights on it, so that we can easily land. And we're putting lights on it so we can land at night if we ever have to. We are putting this on the side of the moon facing away from Kerbal, or at least so that Kerbal can't see where our base is, so that we don't have to worry about anyone with a telescope, any sort of amateur astronomer, or anyone trying to just happen to look at the moon and see giant explosions going on, because that would not be good. Because don't forget, we are trying to keep this little project a secret. So we're just going to quickly build a small little tower. We're going to be using the rounded probe. I'm not sure what it's called. I believe it's pretty much the Sputnik probe, but I'm not sure if that's what it's actually called. And so we're just going to use some sort of panel on it when we're going to attach a bunch of lights to it. So it's just going to be a very, very basic design. We're going to be using, I think these are the B9 aerospace lights, so they're going to be much better than the regular lights. Just a little bit of news on my computer. I should hopefully be getting it this month, which is not obviously. This video should be up in July actually, so yeah, this month. I'm recording this on the last day of June at 10 o'clock, so yeah, it's probably going to be in July. That was stupid. Anyway, so hopefully I will get my computer at the beginning of this month, if I'm lucky, but hopefully by this month, which would be amazing, because then I'll be able to render for videos faster, get videos up better, make them better quality, 1920 by 1080p hopefully, and maybe play some other games. I'm actually thinking about playing some FTL. I have that for my computer right now, and I can easily play that, obviously, because, you know, most computers can run that game, but I'm thinking about putting that up, so you might want to expect that to come out. But, yep, here we go, just putting one of those satellites on. Not satellites, the useless, what are they called, radar dishes. And it tipped over. We're going to have to work on that. I'm thinking about using a sky crane for this mission. I've never done a sky crane before, so this should be quite interesting. But, ooh, only activated 2 legs there, that's brilliant. So, sky crane, that should be interesting to watch me try to pull off. And, bloody hell, we cannot get this frickin' thing to stand up straight, can we? Hold on, let's try something here. RCS, let's see if we can get it to stand straight with RCS. We might want to put RCS on it just in case. We're not going to be attaching any docking ports, because this is not something that you're going to dock with. This is just a quick this is just going to be basically to mark where our moon base is going to be, and then we're going to have to start launching things up there immediately. First thing we're probably going to launch up there is just some sort of weapons tester. Just something so that we can start testing our weapons, just like a quick little missile or something like that. There we go, we actually got to stand up straight, and look at those lights. They're not as powerful as I would have hoped, so but hey, they'll get the job done, right? Ooh, I do like the way they turn off, though. It's kind of cool how they just kind of shimmer down. Oh, wait, there are bigger lights. Oh, let's use the bigger lights. Oh, yeah, that's way better. Well, I'm assuming. I haven't actually looked at them yet. And they're kind of clipping through the legs there. I hope that's not a problem. Let's just rotate these around so they don't do that. That seems like a good idea. Can we? There we go. Ooh, there we go. I hope the legs are able to reach. It doesn't really matter because we're going to be dropping off the sky crane anyway, but of course. This is going to be an issue, I can tell. Hopefully not when we drop it from the sky crane, because it'll already be up straight when we drop it from there. and we'll have the legs deployed already anyway. Oh yeah, those are a lot better. We can see a lot further with that. Oh yeah, you can see the tower is pretty lit up too. I'm not sure what the tower is, but it's lit up. So yeah, that should definitely work out for the purpose that we need it to. And now we just need to make some sort of a launch phase. Oh, first let's put MechJib in there too. MechJib has like some sort of crazy mass amount. Like, it's so small. It's like, I don't actually know what it is. It has an E in it, so God knows what that means. But it hardly weighs anything, so it doesn't really matter where you put it on your ship. It won't really counter. You don't have to put like another one on the other side to counteract the mass, the center of mass being off. Yeah, it's pretty easy. So let's just stick a fuel tank on here, and we're going. Oh wait, I'm forgetting. Oh God, I'm sorry. A moth just attacked me. Well, not a moth, some sort of small gnat type of insect. That was really horrible. I want to reposition. Let's reposition that. And what am I trying to find? There it is. That doesn't work. That's brilliant. I'm trying to get like some sort of stack decoupler for the sky crane, but I don't think any of those are going to attach to that. So let's use this new probe so that we can put something on top, like this stack decoupler. That's too big. There we go, nice small one. What was I about to say? I just completely forgot. Oh, yeah, I'm thinking about, I know my name is the Kerbal and all I've uploaded so far is KSP, but I do enjoy space games. It's kind of, I really should have been like the Space Killer. No, the Space Killer sounds stupid. But I do enjoy all sorts of space games, so I might be putting some other space games up once I get my new computer. Me and my friends like to play Sins of a Solar Empire, so I might put that up if you guys want me to, if you guys ever comment, because, you know, it's pretty much just me at this point. Anyway, FTL I'll probably upload, I can upload that this week, hopefully. I'm going to start uploading a little bit more frequently, now that I have a little bit more time on my hands. And those nuclear engines can't even lift this thing, but it doesn't really matter, because we're going to be in microgravity, so it doesn't really, we're not going to be having to accelerate against gravity. So that's helpful. And let's put I'm going to put a probe on the sky crane so we can fly it away once I decouple, which will be helpful. And I'll also put some thermoelectric generators on there just in case it runs out of power. Probably don't need to, but I'm going to anyway, just in case. They don't weigh that much. And there's the sped up music. I'm not sure if you guys can hear that, but I sure as hell can. And it sounds so weird. I have no idea how fast this is sped up to. I kind of just go with it. I just kind of speed it up until I get to the proper video length that I want. Like, for this I'm going to be talking to myself for about 20 minutes. So yeah, that's a thing. Now we're going to be doing Asparagus' staging. I do watch Hawk Gaming, or Harv if you want to call him. And I did see his news video that he uploaded today on his new launcher that can launch 90 tons, which sounds pretty impressive to me, so I might be trying that out in the future. No copyright or anything, just sounds really helpful to me. I'm sure he won't mind if we borrow his launcher stage, because 90 tons is quite a lot, and you can get 90 tons into orbit, so that'll be really helpful for when we're trying to get stuff up to the what's it called? The moon. I'm not going to be putting a fairing on this because I don't really see a point. There's no weapons on it. It doesn't really sink that we're kind of doing anything, just like a tower. We could just pose it off as some sort of moon satellite, but, you know, we don't really need to put a fairing on it. And fairings don't really do anything in the game right now anyway, because there is no realistic atmosphere. I guess I could download the Ferrum Aerospace pack. Was it Ferrum Aerospace Research pack? FARP? I don't know. I think it's just Ferrum Aerospace Research, FAR. But I could download that if I really wanted the realistic aerodynamics, but that kind of makes the game a whole lot harder. I'm not really that great at the game. So yeah. I'm just going to put some RCS on this so we can control it. I know these engines have gimbaling, but just in case. One thing I am excited for the newest update, 0.21, which is going to be coming out soon, I heard. They're doing the quality assurance testing right now for it, is the new SAS. I watched C7's video on that, and it looks absolutely fantastic. Right now, as you know, if you activate RCS and SAS, you'll just lose RCS like a madman. But with this new update, it will actually control your RCS, your SAS really reasonably. So you won't, you will hardly use any RCS when you activate SAS. And they're going to replace the right now SAS with a reaction wheel system, I think. I could be making that up, I don't know. But it just makes the SAS a little bit more realistic, which is nice. And the crew management, which will be so much fun, being able to manage the Kerbals that we murder. That sounds horrible. But yeah, that'll be really fun. I'm most likely going to upload 2 videos a week now, because I got more time on my hands, and, why not? I do want to get more views and all that, and the way to get more views is to get more videos out, so, yeah, I'll just do that. I'm probably going to try to limit myself to 1 KSP video a week, though, because I don't want to, overdo KSP. I don't want to get bored of it, because that's what happened with Minecraft. I used to love Minecraft, but then I just overplayed it, and now it's just so boring. Not even kidding, it's just so boring. But, hey, what are you gonna do? I'm probably gonna start off with some FTL, but I'll see where I go from there. With my new computer, I might be able to run some better games. I might not just do space games, by the way. I might do some other games, too. Arma 3, I've always been an Arma... Well, not always. I've been an Arma fan for about a year now, maybe 2. I don't know, it's been a while. No, not 2 years. 1 year, because I've only had my laptop for a year. So I've been an Arma fan for about a year now, and Arma 3 might be fun to record, although I suck at it, so... Although that could just because I get 30 frames per second on the lowest settings when it's just me in the editor without anything going on. So yeah, you can see my dilemma there. But there we go. Looks like we have our launch stage finished. I'm just ranting over and over again. That's pretty much what I do. And this is Tantric launch clamps. I think the staging is all set up. No, it's not. I'm doing staging now, of course. And there we go. So we're launching at night. Anyway, so it doesn't even matter if anyone were to see what we're launching up. So yeah, not to mention, I cannot wait until they add cities into Kerbal Space Program, like cities on Kerbin. That will be so fun, because it'll give the game some sort of realistic feel. I can't wait to explore the cities and all that. That'll be so much fun. That is a planned feature, I believe. Oh, something exploded. Doesn't matter. Keep flying. Kerbal Space Program. The only game where something explodes and just keep on going. So yeah, this is the current asparagus staging, which is supposed to... was the most efficient way of getting something into orbit, until I saw Hawk Gaming, or Harv, or whatever you want to call him. I saw his new launcher, which looks absolutely fantastic. It's pretty much the same thing, but it adds more fuel tanks and it gets rid of 2 engines. So it's pretty effective. I'd say 90 tons into orbit. A 90-ton launcher is pretty good, if you ask me. What was I about to say? I completely forgot there was a moth and it scared the hell out of me. I am very excited for the career mode in this game. That's going to be very fun, because right now it doesn't really matter about money, obviously, because there's no career mode. So you can just launch up, you can just attach 50,000 solid fuel boosters into one craft if you want to get into orbit. But once you have to actually manage your money and try to get the most cost-effective way of getting into orbit, that'll be so fantastic. It'll actually add a challenge to this game, because right now the game's actually kind of easy. You get a ship into orbit, you can refuel it if you're going to another planet, and then you can just go wherever. But if you actually you can just build a massive rocket. But if you have to try to manage yourself, do a minimalistic rocket where you have to get to another place with the smallest amount of fuel possible, that'll be really interesting. So yeah. Oh man, I need practice commentating. I'm not very good at this. Practice makes perfect though, right? Oh, one thing that I am going to add to this series is the Kerbal alarm clock, which will be very nice, because if you don't know what the Kerbal alarm clock is, basically you'll add an alarm system to your game so that you can set up an alarm for when something's about to happen, like you're about to enter a new sphere of influence, or say you're going to enter, or say you have a maneuver node coming up and you're going to do that. That'll be very interesting. I might make it so that I cannot time warp unless I'm getting into orbit, so that way I always have to have something new coming up, which would be very cool. And so that just sounds like a really good idea, like launching a mission to Mars and then having to wait the 208 days. Well, no, that sounds really horrible. Okay, I'll time travel only if there's nothing new coming up. That sounds better. But having to like be able to do other missions in between the time to get to the other planet, I've never actually done something like that before. That sounds really fun, because I've always had to worry about when the maneuvers coming up, and I never actually knew. So I'd pretty much just time warp to my mission without having to do anything else, without starting a new launch. That just sounds really interesting. So here we go. We are going to the moon right now. We are using our mainsail, what we have left of our launcher stage, because we still had some extra fuel on that, and we're using that to get to the moon. And now we're going to decouple it, and we don't have a decoupler. I feel like an idiot. And first thing that you really need, the only thing that you actually really need in a rocket to get to another planet, and I forgot it. That's just brilliant. Okay, looks like we're gonna have to restart and redesign our ship, so I'll be right back. And we're back in the, what's this place called? Vehicle Assembly Building. I know what it's called. And let's just quickly add a decoupler onto this ship, because I am an idiot and I forgot to add one in the first place. There we go. And now we can't connect that. That's just brilliant. Ooh. What? Nope. Hold on. God. I feel like an idiot. Okay, let's see. What can we add? There we go. Just add like a 2x2 onto there. And now can we connect it? Yes, we can. I don't know what the difference is, but I guess that half a centimeter really made a difference. Okay, I just skipped over to the scene where I'm flying back to the moon with the new decoupler attached. So yeah. And here we go. Everything seems to be going good now. I have a lot of fuel left in this rocket, it looks like, which is very good. And so we're heading off to the moon to deploy our beacon. Yeah, I'm running out of things to say. 17 minutes. I've been talking to myself for 17 minutes, which is pretty good. You have to, if you are wanting to go into commentating because you think it's very easy, you are very wrong. This is actually this is actually kind of hard, talking to myself for 17 minutes straight over things I've already seen. This is post-commentary, by the way. I'm talking to myself over something I've already seen. And it broke. That's just freaking fantastic, isn't it? Oh, God. My ineptitude shows no bounds. So I'll just... There we go. Now we're just skipping over. We decoupled it. Everything's good. I just added like a little strut thing to it, so that it doesn't smash the lights. And there we go. Everything is actually intact this time, and now we have an encounter with the moon, or the mun, or the whatever the hell it's called. And now it's just time warp over to it. Like, see that, I probably would time warp to that just because it's like a couple hours, but like if we go to like Duna or Moho, I've never been to Moho, just a fact, then I would probably like wait, because you know that's like a 200-day journey, and that'd be really interesting. A Duna base, that'd be really cool. But anyway, here we go. Now we're going to set up our maneuver node to get into a lunar orbit, and I have no idea what that says. Unfortunately, with my computer, I don't have enough RAM on it, or not good enough RAM, so I can use the dynamic RAM on the Sony Vegas preview window. So everything, even on best settings, is very blurry. I cannot read what the time is. So that's kind of unfortunate. I'm actually pointing at it with my pen like you guys can see me. That's brilliant. Anyway, so hopefully with my new computer, I'm going to get like really good RAM. I'm not sure. I think I'm getting 8 gigabytes of RAM, which is plenty for now. But I can also always upgrade it, because RAM is easy to upgrade. So, yeah. But anyway... Here we go, and now we are going to use our nuclear engines to burn. I'm not sure if there's a more efficient engine than the nuclear engine with KW Rocket J. I don't think so. I think the nuclear engine is still the best engine for space travel. I'm having trouble talking. It's 20 minutes. Give me a break for space travel. But yeah. So, there we go. Looks like we got our descent. I probably should have waited until we got to the light side just so I could see better, but whatever. And now we're going to start our descent stage. And here we go. Slow down a bit more. I'm using MechJeb to see what our Apple apps is and our Perry apps and all that is. It's just helpful information. I do wish that gave you like a time to ground though, like a time to when you're going to reach the ground. That'd be really helpful. But it can't have everything. MacJeb is very useful as it is, so I've never actually used the Ascent guide. I've never actually used the automation on MacJeb. I've always used the well, I have used the maneuver node automation thing, like creating a maneuver node just to see what it was like, but I've never actually used like anything else like the Ascent guidance or the docking rendezvous thingy majigger. I pretty much just use it for the information, like the Delta V stats and the vessel information. It's very useful for that. So here we go. I'll turn the lights on so you can kind of see when we're getting near the ground. We're at 2,000 meters above the average sea level, which of course the moon doesn't have a sea, so it's really useless. I don't get why they do that. Why don't they just have the radar information at the top? That'd be so much better. Ranting. Anyway, slowing ourselves down a little bit just so that we don't crash into the moon. And screw off WebRoot. I don't care that my PC is at risk. I don't actually have any sort of security on this. I have the WebRoot trial, but I never bought security. There we go. Oh god, oh god, oh god. And we fell over. That's just brilliant. My incompetence shows no bounds, does it? Anyway, let's just reload that save. You guys saw nothing. That was all a simulation on what was going to happen, by the way. That was all fake. We were just testing what would happen if I tried to land with my stupidity level at night. But now we're going to land it by hand without my stupidity level. That doesn't make sense. We'll land it right there. That seems like a good enough place to land. And hopefully we will not be seen by Kerbal if we land right here. And now the music's kicking in. I picked up the song from MachinmaSound. I'm not promoting. Well, I guess I am promoting them. They're really good royalty-free music, but I'm not selling out. They haven't paid me for this. So I'm just saying. There we go. Now let's just try to land in this little black spot. Dark. Well, it's more of a gray spot anyway. But let's just time warp. Oh crap! That kind of approached fast, didn't it? Kill our velocity a bit more. And this music is really loud. I will edit this. I will make this music a little bit more quiet when I render this video out. I was going to render this tomorrow, and I was going to record FTL today, except for the fact that my computer is running out of memory, so I have to delete all the videos that I've recorded so far. Well, not all of them. I have to render them all out. But anyway, here we go. We are going to land on the moon with our beacon. Hopefully not tip over this time. We don't think we need our lights on right now, so let's just slow our descent a bit here so we don't crash in. And this will mark our fight towards Milo as the beginning of our moon base. And he will not know what's coming once we get our weapons up and ready. So hopefully, if we touch this down safely, and we're slowing ourselves down here, we are going to begin our fight against Milo and show him what he is truly up against. It sounds so much more epic than in my head than it came out. Anyway, slowing ourselves down, we're bouncing a little bit. Let's try to kill our velocity in that direction there. And there we go. Slow ourselves down. And oh, come on. Come on. I can see the lights. We're so close. Just gotta drop down, trying to kill our velocity, and eject the sky crane. And yes! Okay, let's get the sky crane out of here. There we go. The sky crane, first effective sky crane. I can't believe that actually worked. But there we go. We have now initiated our first step to the fight against Milo. Let's just launch the sky crane into interplanetary space there, because you know, why not? But we have now marked our first fight, the step to our fight against Milo. So we now have our base location, and let's see, can we see Kerbal from where we are? If I look at the sky, I do not think so. No, it looks like we're good. So now we're going to initiate our fight against Milo, not Kerbal. Ooh, RCS there. Alright, there is a night. The lights look really nice. Let's see. Yeah, we cannot see Kerbal from here, so Kerbal cannot see us from here, so that is really good. And let's just make this as a base, and there we go. Alright, guys, thank you for watching episode 3 of Milo's Revenge Rebellion Thingy Mabobber. I have no idea what it's called. Oh, that's kind of weird. Wow, those are really bright lights. Nice. So, anyway, thank you guys for watching. This is the Kerbal Killer signing out. Peace out, guys.